Let's go catch a spider.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Spider-Man. Oh wow! I just break into this kid's room. This kid's room, and I don't know why. Oh wow! This is so weird around here. Hey! Looks like I found a Spider-Man fan around here, huh? Yeah, it's so cool. Anyways, it's me, movie Maniac. So, as you can tell with my Spider-Man mask, the new Amazing Spider-Man 2 movie is finally out. I mean, after all the trailers and promotion that Sony tries to shove in our faces, it's finally here. Now, before I review Amazing Spider-Man 2, I am going to recap what I think of the first movie. The first movie was decent, I would say. Because, well, for one thing, I like the cast. I mean, some of them. Some of them are okay cast. Like, I like Andrew Garfield. I wasn't that bad. Emma Stone was pretty good. And Martin Sheen, I thought he was a pretty good Uncle Ben. And also, I do like the action scenes in CGI. I think it looks really cool. And I like Spider-Man's suit. But the only problem was, I thought the story was just developed so badly. And of course, I thought the dialogue was so lame. I mean, just really lame. Like Uncle Ben tries to find another way to say, with great power comes great responsibility. And it kind of threw me off. Like, I just hated that scene. So, I mean, it was an okay movie, I would say. I would rather prefer the Raimi trilogy than the new Amazing Spider-Man. I mean, yeah, I know I should probably look at this as just a film on its own, but as on its own, it's a decent movie, I would say. I mean, I would give it a C+. That's all I'll give it. But now let's look at the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, is it better than the first movie? Actually, I'm still kind of debating on that, because I'm not sure if it's better or worse, but I'm still debating. But mostly, this movie's decent. It's pretty decent. It's just a pretty decent movie. But anyways, let's talk about the plot with this movie. Actually, there's so much going on with the plot, but I know there's so many things that's going on with the plot, but I'm going to focus on one storyline. So there's this one guy whose name's Max Dillon, played by Jamie Foxx, and he's sort of like that guy. He's just unnoticed, and he's like the forever alone guy until when he got saved by Spider-Man from almost getting hit by a truck. Now he's an immediate fanboy of Spider-Man, but not until when he gets into this electric freak accident. And as soon as he shows himself to the world, everybody starts paying attention on the Electro. But as soon as Spider-Man comes in, everybody starts paying attention to him, which Electro doesn't like that. So that's how he got really disappointed with Spider-Man, and now he wants revenge on Spider-Man, and Spider-Man has to stop Electro from doing evil and such. And I know there's so much more going on with the plot. I mean, there's Harry Osborn, trying to find some sort of cure to one of his disease that he's gonna die from, and he needs Spider-Man's blood, Rhino story and everything. Actually, I really wish I could spoil out the problems with this movie, but it'll take so long with these reviews. But I'm going to make a separate video of a rant. But for the most part, I'm going to shout out what are some good things about this movie. So what I think of the movie so far, I mean, I said it's pretty decent. I mean, it does have problems, but I will make a separate rant video about that. But what I liked about it is, well, like the action scenes and the CGI. I thought that was just so amazing to watch. Like, I love the way how Electro looks with his like how Electro looks whenever he uses his electric powers, which is so cool. I mean, and also Spider-Man's new suit. I think he looks really, really cool. I also really like how it has some sort of change. Like in the first movie, it had some sort of Dark Knight tone, which I really don't think that works for the Spider-Man movie. But this time they're going with a lighter approach, which I think that's a better idea, because Spider-Man's more of a light hero than a dark hero. And what else? I also really like the action scenes as well. The action scenes are so cool to watch. I also really like the cast. Even though I like the new casting, like I thought Dane DeHaan as Harry Osborn, I thought he was great. Dane DeHaan is a great actor in this movie, and I think he did flawless in this movie. The actor though, the character has problems, but the actor though, he's pretty good. I also really like the love chemistry between Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy. Like in the first one, it was so weird and awkward to watch, and just also uncomfortable to watch. But in this movie here, I think they're gonna take it seriously now. And this time, I'm starting to feel for the both of them. This time, it's not awkward, weird relationship thing, but I thought it was a little bit better in this one because I also kind of think the dialogue in this one's a lot better, as well. What else? And I like the way how the villains looked. Like I love the way how Electro looks with his electricity veins. Like you can see his veins just like sparking up, which I think it looks really cool. The Green Goblin in this movie looks absolutely great. He just doesn't look anything like the William Dafoe Green Goblin. I think he looks less sillier than that one. He looks so creepy. I also really like the way how Rhino looks. Even though I did have kind of second thoughts about he has a robot suit, but at the same time though, I could see it as like a rhino, an actual rhino. So I thought, you know what, this doesn't look that bad. I think it looks pretty cool. And that's pretty much all the good things I have to say about The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Again, there's problems, but I'm going to make a separate review about Rant. But for the most part, it's a pretty decent movie, I would say. I could say check this one out for sake of entertainment, but if you want a really good Spider-Man movie like Spider-Man 2 or something as good as Spider-Man 2, you're probably not going to get anything from this movie. But if you want to have some fun entertainment superhero movie flick, then check this one out. It's pretty decent. I would give it a B-. So yeah. So, my question is, what did you think of The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Comment it down below. Check out my other videos. They're really cool. Like and subscribe. Like my page on Facebook. See ya.